I was not recording. Okay, cool. Testing again. Music volume. God, this music's so violent. A little Lemurian boost. Find the teleporter. Okay, so. This run starts off incredibly quickly. Already getting into things, we found the teleporter in under 20 seconds, which is what we want to do. There's 5 stages and a final boss stage. Each stage leading up to the final stage is semi-randomly generated. And by semi, I mean it's really got like 3 chunks, and there's like a couple variants per chunk. So once you know what all the chunks look like, everything sort of makes sense and you know what everything should look like. We really want to find an orange box early, which we just did. Orange box lets us set up the bandit smokescreen glitch, which is that thing that you just saw me do. I activate the smokescreen, giving myself a movement speed buff, like that, and then I use the giant amethyst, which I just got from the orange box, to refresh it, and then I use it again. By doing that, we get 2 instances of a speed buff. But the way the game's coded, the second instance, or maybe it's the first instance, doesn't ever deplete, so we get a permanent speed buff. And you can do it over and over to do it, or to gain an infinite or near infinite amount of speed. Our 4th ability is a really strong attack that lets us refresh all of our cooldowns, not including the active item. So what we're doing here is we're killing things, or we're doing that to give ourselves movement speed, killing something with our active, or with our 4th ability, and then trying to do it again as soon as possible. What that does is it cuts a few seconds off of our cooldowns. It's not that much, but it's something. We're already into the 2nd stage. That was the whole 1st stage. Again, this run is pretty quick, so it goes by quickly. Our main objective is to find the teleporter. In each stage, it's randomly placed. Generally placed about as far... That's it, by the way. This is the teleporter. It's generally placed about as far away from the player as possible, so the idea is whenever you spawn, just run to the farthest corner of the map. Now, this is a tricky position, so we're going to try and build up our turbine to kill it. There we go. Now, unfortunately, when the wisp dies, it spawns a bunch of those guys, and they are deadly if you're not paying attention. So in addition to wanting to get an orange box as soon as possible, we also want to pick up as many jump enhancers as possible. Jump enhancers are like the Hapoo feathers and the rusty jetpack that we just got. Now what this does is the Hapoo feathers give us a second jump, and the rusty jetpack makes our jumps higher. There's an out of bounds in the final stage that we're going to want to do, and saves a good amount of time, so it's nice to do it. But we need a certain number of those jump items in order to make it happen. So after activating the teleporter, we have to wait 90 seconds until we can teleport out. In that time, we want to get as many items as we can, and we got a pretty good number, so I call it a good stage 2. And you can't actually advance until you kill all the enemies, but we did, so that's good. 3rd stage, Sunken Tombs. So another thing I should mention about this game is, for each stage, there are 2 different stages you can get. And by that I mean there's like 2 different level variants per numerical level. So for instance, we got Sunken Tombs. It's totally possible that you can get another stage called Ancient Valley for number 3, and so on and so forth. So we missed that teleporter pretty early on. And this is going to cost us some time, but it's not too bad. And our speed just keeps getting higher. Vagrant quite easy, not a problem. Oh yeah, those laser turbines, or we only have one so far, but we're going to want to get at least one more before the run's over. Laser turbine, it comes from the super rare boxes that we might end up getting. What they do is they give us an incredibly powerful attack that's going to destroy the worms phase of the final boss. Really, that's the only reason why we get it, but it's an important reason. 3, 4, oh no, we don't have enough jump height to get back up there. We're going to have to run around because an enemy spawned up there. Unless we use... Actually, those rockets might have taken care of it. That was bizarre. Get the same item twice. Okay, that should cover us. Yeah, alright. That's all enemies. And we're out. Good stage 2, good stage 3, and now we got stage 4. Wow, that was a really fast teleporter. Probably gonna get, yeah, cremator. Kind of a pain in the butt, but I mean, we're very powerful, so we don't care that much. But where is he? He's gonna be in the 3rd spawn. Oh, hello. He can shotgun us and instantly kill us, so we do have to be a little bit careful. Alright, now we're hitting him. There we go. We are good on jump items now, so we just need rockets. Nice. I'm gonna take another one just to be safe. Don't want anything to maybe go wrong. But yeah, we can fly essentially anywhere we want, as fast as we want. Barely not enough. There we go. Now we get some rockets. Rockets, significant damage. Definitely going to help us kill Providence quicker. Providence being the final boss. And then we wait. Hopefully we don't get any birds, because that will slow down our exit. Please, no birds, no birds, no birds. Got a bird. Alright. Oh no, it's not a bird. It's, where is it? Alright. Pretty good. Second to last stage. I mean, there's a chance it could spawn off to the... There it is. Did not. Okay, we really want to get another orange box before we're done with this stage. It's actually very important. Not quite the orange box we wanted, but definitely one we needed. So we're going to grab that and open every capsule we can find. Oh, perfect. Lots of capsules. And we got an orange box. Sick! Alright, we got a key. We're totally set to finish this run. I mean, you can finish it without those. It just makes it faster. And it's super cool. Like, totally the best way to finish a run. There we go. Another laser. Kind of low on rockets, but it should be fine. There we go. Now we're getting our rockets. Good syringe count, always nice to have. Could use an enemy though. So yeah, basically we're gonna finish up this stage and we're gonna go right to the end. One really very quick boss fight. And you're gonna see a bunch of tricks really fast, and I'm gonna be able to explain some of them. I'm actually gonna explain some of them after the run because, I mean, I just love explaining it and I love this game, so I'm excited to. Should be good. Technically spawned, but spawned after the timer finished, so we're gonna... Wow, perfect spawn. This is the best possible spawn we could have gotten. And that's the first trick. Now we run over here. 1, 2, and we got it. And now we're in the final boss. Alright, it's phase 1. We want to charge our laser. That should be good. Now we pull the worms, activate laser, OHKO it, and 1, 2, 3, pop it. Done. That's it. That's Risk of Rain. So to explain everything that just happened, there's an out of bounds trick if you walk all the way off screen to the right. If you're walking all the way to the right and you go off screen, if you're in a certain position out of bounds and you hold up on your control, what'll happen is you'll be teleported back to spawn, or at least what the game thinks you're doing is teleporting back to spawn, but what you're actually doing is you're going to be grabbing a ladder that's inside the final boss's chamber as you fly. The game, for some reason, checks to see between, at any point it pings where you are, or where you last were, to where you're going. At those 2 points. And if at any point there's a ladder between those 2 points, you can grab it by holding up, because that's how you grab a ladder. So it teleports you, and there's a ladder between, so you grab it, you end up inside. So it skips like a minute of waiting for doors to open, and yeah, in the boss phase, what happens is you actually, all the items you've been picking up, all the syringes, the missiles, everything, that all comes together for the first phase. First phase, you just kill them as fast as you can using all of your weapons. Second phase, you want to charge up your turbines to do that gigantic red laser blast that you saw. The worms that you fight are made up of multiple segments, and the laser hits every single enemy in a straight line, and it treats each segment as its own enemy. So it blasts those 2 worms for like thousands and thousands and thousands of damage, which is really cool. And the final thing we do right there at the end that killed the final third phase is we use our key. What it does is when you activate it, it opens up every chest around you. Every chest that should be on screen or slightly off screen. We also have another item called Fireworks that says whenever you open a chest, launch some homing fireworks that are essentially missiles that seek out the nearest enemy and do a lot of damage to them. So we use our key, we unlock a bunch of chests, these fireworks come spilling out of the sky, and they all home in on the final boss, and they kill him instantly. And that's everything. That's Risk of Rain. 10.5 is pretty good. 10.05. That's exactly 1 minute off of world record. And yeah. Thanks for watching. That was a lot of fun.